wondered maybe they'd never find me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm using the Subculture palette from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. So if you've been in the YouTube atmosphere lately, you've definitely seen the controversy, I would say, around the palette. There's been a bunch of YouTubers, and it started with Alyssa Ashley, I believe, originally, who said that this palette was super powdery and not pigmented and hard to blend. I think the best review I've seen was from Stephanie Nicole. She definitely went into depth about it, that yeah, these are super pigmented, why they are the way they are, and how to use them. And really the only way to use them is just to be very, very, very light with them. And also you have to be aware that since this palette is including complementary colors, if you mix the two, they will turn into an ashy color. So a little bit of my opinion before we get started and jumped into the swatches. I personally like this palette. I think it is pigmented, very pigmented. I think that the pigment and the color payoff is there, and I think the blendability is there. You just need to be super careful. I know that if you wet, like I wet the duochrome shade in here and then I put it on my lid, and the water, or I guess the setting spray that I used, kind of did mix with the purple, and then it made it hard to blend, but I think that's just my mistake. So I bought this palette because of the color range in it. As you can see, these are the colors right here. They are just so inspiring. It's not a palette you see every day. I did hear that it was similar to the Jeffree Star, I don't know, the new palette. What's the name of it? Leave it in the comments below. Can't think of it right this second. It'll come to me in my sleep. This is the packaging. It's like the Modern Renaissance palette. It's like that felt, velvet, whatever you want to call it. So this is take 3 on me trying to film this tutorial, just because the first time I did it in my room, did it with a live background, and it would not focus. And then the second time, I just was looking over the footage and I was not happy with it. I wasn't thrilled with it. So I am here once again to give you my thoughts on this palette. So as you can see, this is a Modern Renaissance palette. It's the same material and the same layout. And I don't have the unicarton anymore for this. I did throw it out, but it was similar to the Modern Renaissance, as it had basically this in cardboard form and then a picture of the palette on the back, which I don't have it, so I can't show it to you. But you can look it up online if you really want to see it. Also, be sure to subscribe before you leave, give it a thumbs up, and follow me on some social media platforms. So let's get into swatches really quick, and then I'll show you the tutorial and how I created this look. I think I'll only be showing the eyes in this tutorial, so if you want to see the whole look, check out my Instagram. I will have a mini full face tutorial up there. So this first color is Axis, followed by Mercury. Trying to do these pretty close to each other. I'm not the best with swatches, so hang tight. This is All Star. This is Adorn. This is the only metallic in the palette. The next one is Destiny, followed by Dawn. That one's pretty close to my skin tone if you can't see it. And then Cube, which is the only shade I'm kind of disappointed in. It is duochrome, but it's not as opaque as I think it should be. So I don't know if you can see the reflex in that. Ooh, my arm's getting tired. Next one is Rowdy. The next color is Edge, followed by Untamed, then New Wave, then Fudge, then Electric, and then the last one, Roxy. Those are the swatches. As you can see, they are super pigmented. They swatch beautifully, and I personally think that the pigment is there. Obviously, it's a personal opinion, so if you haven't got this palette yet, you might want to wait till it's in stores and try to play with it there. I personally like it, so let's jump into this tutorial. So the first shade I'm going in is with Dawn. I'm just going to use it as a transition shade. Go in with New Wave and just bring that into the crease as well. Then I'm going to Roxy to really bring some more color. Next up is All Star. I'm going to bring that into the inner and outer corners to begin the halo eye. And then I'm going to go into Adorn and really deepen up those colors, that purple shade even more, placing it in the same place. Then I'm putting Electric on the center of my lid, and then Fudge on the lower lash line. So this is the final look. These are all of the swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and my thoughts on the palette. I definitely think that it is a harder palette to work with. It is definitely different than a lot of palettes on the market. It is super pigmented, and because of the pigment, it's like, don't need to go in with a heavy hand that you usually do. Anyways, please be sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and until next time.